get right shoulder into that corner. This is quite good. Then Phoenix is going to have a really hard time getting back into the form now. But get right, just following him and pushing into the top. That's very smart, very intelligent. I'll be respect. So everything that Fargo did, he's not going to work enough now. They got rifles and you have an output that he was going to man on that last map.
And this is why I'm so glad that he prioritized the MVP. Get into it and act early on.
How long have you been out here now? Pretty much a full month.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, about to play around my
That's the whole model. They were slaying traps everywhere.
Did you miss the stakes? No, actually, I don't. Do you like traveling? I don't mind just like traveling. It's different now because I don't live in my home city. So it's kind of like...
You don't want to say the strategies.
It's different because like when I was at home, I lived like Fort Wayne, Indiana, where it's only like people always supposed to be the border and you can just shoot over there.
See how they're going to get it. But again, Toasty misses the shot and well, cold and next also picking a couple of kills and just smashing and he has to see about trying to win the round. Whereas they need to back up and stay with the point.
Yeah, my European. I mean, it's going out. No, yeah, he's still making Germany with this number.
Try something that's not again. On ball, make it worse, that's what he does. Two players are about to get around the velocity, so one of them will have to force fight in this next round. But still, it's not right. They desperately need to hold on to the gun to have a chance of force fighting in this round. Stop the velocity. Stop that momentum that they're generating.
It's one thing to stick around here at both sides and see if you get one killer. Maybe you get one really quick, you know, you can join the dream thing. But now you're right, they did 2 minutes ago. I think that's actually a mistake on that spot here. We'll see. It's still 4-0 and no longer it's for dead right here. So tough for
You guys are best players, like. They're so close to I literally just could tell. After this, I was like, shut up. I just yelled at them. Yeah, the practice guys were so annoying. It was like the whole tournament too. You guys really were they're still just like get the players like my staff was like just singing and clapping staff on the time.
Now I'm waiting for all the full tricks.
There was also like the mission to fit on the line, which executed to that inside minor. So we had to like go out there.
Make some noise, get ready to be working and fighting it. Hello, raise one, get shot in the back, get raised
That was a big difference. Because there was like so many hotels. There's literally hotels everywhere. It's hotels. I don't get what this is. That's also what we're doing. Next to next. Sure? Dude, I thought about it. I was dancing. Pressure also needs some fun as well.
This is so weird.
It's good after party. That's the best after party.
Yeah, it was so awesome. Winning teammates. That's so cool.
Now you realize it's
I didn't think I would get that excited when I was there.
gonna drop the first man in marriage. It's been over confident there on his part. But then FNX comes in the field and deals 6 rounds in a row for the Rossi despite Nick's best efforts. And it will be a call for him.
Do you remember going home?
Huh?
You remember going home? You weren't that bad.
Yeah, I do remember.
It's not easy to get kicked out. I saw him getting taken out once he was through, guys.
No, I saw Peter like dragging him out.
Yeah, there's like a big guy behind him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out of control. That's all I know. He was doing this whole arcade thing where he like wasn't standing up. He's the worst drunk. He's such a
I've heard about the door incident of the summer.
He's so stupid. He gets like 2 drinks and he just goes nuts. He's like screaming and throwing stuff. We tried like drinking games, like card games.
I bet that doesn't go well.
Yeah, like somebody will make the rule like we're playing the game stuff or something and they'll be like no swearing. Next like this is team set.
Taking this crap, you're like, okay, this is a very smart track.
How much time is it?
How old are you?
22. I'm
24, man.
24.
So, dude, I'm like part of the older generation now. So I feel like I've washed up any day.
The timer's coming around the corner.
Time to start casting.
These guys are fantastic.
Exists. He gets caught out. As Forrest goes down early. All in. Did he get that? He got that nice shot. Insane. I guess we're on different page. You're looking at the awfully slaughter of the get that critical first shot in. It's very rare that we see Alliance is one team that does that. This is going to make my mental because now they're going to feel like, well, it's aggressive. Without a next thing, there's And I you held the line the way the roles rotated. Now it's all over 1v3. Once they go beat, that's what they don't have a hero. They don't have a hero that sits in front. Just all they have to do is sit and wait on there. You can really peek. What was they do? Do it that way. Like Tyler was doing. Just go for a random jump. Just get to the info, get the spot. And now, 2, 1, out you go. Oh, just guns down the first man, takes out Taco. Does he have it in? And to pull this off, he throws it in. This might actually pull it back to the army. Gets that! But there's not enough time. So safely back forward. Lena is you get that second link with 13 force. Just so everyone can know that.
7-0.
It was 7-0. Wow. Very good. Wait, can Clover go one first? Well, just give a little time right now. Get that blood from it. This is going to get lots of money. They are focusing on
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Considering you mostly haven't boosted anybody yet. Go there instead. This is a crazy stuff. Really disregarding minimums, just focusing on the extremities.
Hello, welcome back to the panel. I'm OD Pixel, I'm here at PPT. And we're ready to get ourselves to game 2 between 4 Clovers and OG. Let's get ourselves straight in. And PPT, we're being treated to a no-tell Meepo game. Is this the game for Meepo?
I don't think it's a great game for Meepo. I think we're probably going to see Pycat go for the Exort Invoker, who is very, very good with all of his AoE spells to deal with Meepo. They also have a Lich, Slardar AoE stun. Meepo's pretty good against Undying. I'm not sure how the Furion matchup is, but I imagine it's probably pretty good for Meepo. I haven't seen a lot of Furion, so not too familiar with that, but generally I like Meepo when they have some sort of save, like with a Dazzle or something. They have the Tusk for the Snowball, and maybe Doom gets an early mech as a possibility, but they don't have a lot of defensive capabilities to keep their Meepo alive if he does get caught. So that's something they're missing here.
I mean, obviously, if the Meepo doesn't work out, the rest of OG's lineup, pretty much standard 6.85 stuff here from the boys.
Yeah, they got a lot of comfort heroes for them. They're mixing it up. They don't play a lot of Doom. They generally like to play against the Doom. They've been banning it a lot as well. 4C&L doesn't have like a lot of heal, which is a way a lot of teams deal with the Doom. But Undying has a possibility of maybe finding some early farm. He can heal up his teammates, get a mech. OG doesn't have the best catch until Meepo gets a lot of farm, so might be able to see some good split push from Sexy Bambo on the Furion here.
This is going to be a bit of a tricky lane here for No-Tail, having to deal with the Lich's presence in the lane. It's not going to be nice one bit. So we'll see how much No-Tail is able to find. Bottom lane, Crit's coming down to join Fly and Miracle to run this aggressive tri-lane and try and pressure Nikwa's farm as much as possible, as well as Saxo on this Undying. Already Crit moving in, seeing if they can find an opening. Miracle has got their Rocket Barrage ready for some kind of action.
He's susceptible to dying right now.
And Crit as well, holding onto the skill point, just seeing if Shards or Snowball is going to be the thing to get the kill when the situation arises. But yeah, they play it safe, and with that, they're actually going to send Nikra and Undying up to the top lane, so dodging the lane entirely here, people. And in fact, maybe going for a kill.
He doesn't have Scorched Earth. I think this is probably your first blood if you see some good body blocking.
Well, this lane rotation working out absolutely perfectly, and Nikra gets the first blood. All right, 4C&L turning up. I mean, that movement there from the bottom lane, I guess Moon just was not expecting it at all.
Definitely was not. He was having a little bit of a rough time in the laning phase actually against Bambo. He had to use his Scorched Earth. I don't know if he was trying to harass Bambo or just trying to farm the creeps without having to deal with the tree and harass, but Scorched Earth was on cooldown there. He didn't save it for a gank, and now he's giving up the first blood to Nikwa.
Alright, mid lane, Pycat just going in with the cold snap onto Crit. Jim trying to get in range there for the Frost Blast. Isn't going to happen. And top lane, yeah, so Moon's now going to be stuck dealing with this lane of both the Slardar and the Undying.
Yeah, No-Tail wasn't able to lane mid very much, so he's moved straight to the jungle. He stacked his own camp, and now he's trying to farm it out.
He's playing it safe, playing it smart. And this is going to allow Crit to get a good amount of levels here in the mid lane. Still has got to be a little bit careful. Fly is still hanging around though on the Bane. And they've kind of left Miracle down here to deal with Bambo. I mean, this is a lane that the Gyro should be just fine to farm and surely gets the natures.
Yeah, Gyro's pretty good. That being said, Furion's still going to get some farm. He's going to get the levels that he wants out of the early game. Laning phase, it's going very well for 4C&L. That was something I was concerned about, actually, is when OG had the triple lane and the off lane, they weren't going to be able to stack for Meepo at all, but Meepo being the multitasking hero that he is, he's able to stack, go heal, farm mid, and then just farm out the stacks all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're doing this, as long as they don't lose any kind of kills in the lanes, OG, having the Meepo just turn up and suddenly just taking much more from the map than 4 Clovers are able to.
It's actually Quas Wax Invoker. That's a bit surprising. I thought we'd see a little bit more carry potential, but relying on the Furion and the Slaughter to do most of the physical damage this game until later is a little bit different. Actually, not too many people are playing the XR Invoker right now. I think our team with Sumail, he really likes it, but I haven't really seen anyone else play it too often.
We'll see if it's going to be the build here from 4 Clovers. I mean, you mentioned yourself you'd rather see the Exort kind of against the Meepo?
I imagine both can work. Beo's getting gone on here, he's going to be able to pour it out.
Okay, yeah, very nicely done with the Treants, just tanking up that Rocket Barrage damage. I guess that is one of the strengths, you might not be losing your life to the Natures, but it's going to be hard to kill him if you've got the Treants out.
Absolutely, Rocket Barrage damage totally split there.
Okay, he's going to with the Tornado, still gets the Cold Snap down onto Crit. Crit might be in a bit of trouble here, has got a Snowball and he'll use it to dodge the last hit, but I think he might still be dead.
He's coming back in.
He's going to be gonzo. I'll get the blast there to the face. He does manage to prolong his death, but he does die nonetheless, and at the same time, top lane, Saxer on the Undying, getting a kill onto Doom there. Tombstone's drop, Niku gets himself in for the action on the Crush. And 4C&L, 3 kills at the moment, great start for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're definitely winning this laning phase. I'd say they're winning probably 2 lanes. Meepo's not really mid. He's got a lot of CS, but that's just because he's sitting in the jungle.
It's going to be a 4th kill. Pyca's got a DD. Fly will turn around with the Brain Sap. It's not going to keep him alive. And another pick-off here for 4 Clovers.
EGM is level 5 now. He is incredibly farmed for this Lich. He's got 750 gold. He's going to be able to get his boots and maybe some aggressive wards into the Meepo's jungle. An early Chain Frost can really mess up Meepo.
Meepo, no tail, just getting on with it though, as he can. Bottom lane, a bit of aggression as they're moving on to Bambo. Miracle and Crit trying to find the kill, trying to get themselves the first kill on the board. They do. So now they get themselves a kill here. OG Miracle nearly falling there, but the one charge is just saving him from inevitable death as the tower hits came through. So finding something on the board. And in terms of farm, it is still Miracle sitting at the top of the CS30 for 9. Obviously, no tail a little bit higher, but he is, of course, just jungling for the entirety of this game so far. Aniqua, are they thinking about moving in onto Moon? As the Crush, Saxon does have a Tombstone, but with the Scorched Earth out, 3 points in it at this point as well. As Moon has still been able to find the levels. He's level 6 now. EGM's come in with a rotation.
They're waiting for the Scorched Earth to go down and they're trying to make a play. Moon goes into the side shop to shop. Something's going to be important. Here comes Gyrocopter with call down.
Can he get there in time to turn? Miracle drops the cooldown. Moon gets the Doom. He pops the charges. Moon's going to survive this one. Turns around, throws the net. The right clicks actually from EGM. Enough to finish it off. The Black Cannon shots from Miracle chasing down Saxer as well. I don't think he dies here to this Doom. It's going to be close now. He's going to be able to live through this one. So it is just a 1-for-1. And again, these trades I think 4C&L will be happy with. Forcing Miracle to rotate as well.
A good counter kill for Miracle there. He was already in base healing, so it was good rotation. It's about time he comes top. Laning bottom might be a little difficult once this Invoker starts moving around. But they did get the kill on Doom, so not too bad. Doom is now expended. They can look to get aggressive on the map. I'd like to see them try and gank this Meepo with maybe Slardar and Invoker, even maybe bring Lich with the Chain Frost.
It was a really nice 4C&L ward here on this high ground. We saw No Tail trying to make a walk out the jungle, seeing if he could follow up a Bane Nightmare onto Pycat.
They're going to have a Furion ult soon, too. Meepo is level 8 now. He's just farming up a Storm in the jungle.
Oh yeah, No Tail's just zoning out, having a great time.
Like doing a little bit of single player.
Pretty much at this point.
Dire jungle, just 3 camps, just stacking as much as he can, just farming.
Oh, there's a rotation from 4 Clovers. Saxon EGM. This is what you're talking about, PPD. They get the Chain Frost, they're ready to try and go, and with the Chain Frost they might be able to do this. They'll throw it out, but No Tail, he's done the Delta split. He's looking for the poof out, and this man, he's a Meepo player, PPD.
Yeah. Questionable Chain Frost.
And again. Yeah. He's out of there. And at the same time, OG got the kill onto Slardar. But we, of course, were watching No Tail. He knew it was coming. He was ready for it.
That's why I think they need the Invoker. The Invoker has so many cancels for Meepo, he just can't even poof out with the Cold Snap on.
That's true. I mean, yeah, without the Invoker, they've literally got, what, the Chain Frost? That's it, to stop the poof.
Yeah, and he just burned it right away.
I guess and the Slardar, but...
Oh well, minor misplay. Bit unfortunate, but that's Dota.
Oh, Courier. 7 HP. Sexy Bambo nearly picking it off. A little bit unlucky there. He doesn't quite get the touches needed. Bottom lane, Moon's now found himself a free lane to farm, and he's level 8, and he might be able to get this tier 1 tower as well.
And he's got the Bastion. We're going to have to see the rotation in this tower is going to go down. I don't know if Undying's enough with Meepo rotating in here as well.
Moon's got score 7-5. He doesn't go with this for a Doom, does he? Does he Doom and go?
Yeah,
Okay.
They're going to get the tower and the kill here. There's nothing they can do. Any ports in. Oh, I guess Invoker might be able to do something. Oh, Glyph.
Is he going to follow through with it? Yeah, Pycat is going to try. Saxa will go down. They'll get the call snap onto Moon. There's your EMP, but they've lost the tower. In comes Nico. Can he get the crush off in time? And he can. And No Tail's now at the mana. That was a huge EMP. The snowball's there from Crit, though. They found themselves a second kill. Nico trying to get himself away. The Sprout trapping Meepo up in the middle of this, but Fly's there. He's found Bambo. Niqua gets brain sap. Bambo's stuck in the tree line. OG will find themselves a 4th kill. Punch to the face from Crit. And OG on top with the movements there towards the bottom.
Just not a fight they were able to take. It's generally always a bad idea to try and take a fight when one of your teammates dies. It's kind of like, if you know he's dead, just let it go. The tower was super low. They didn't even get the tower to die. I think Pycat's Invoke was actually on cooldown, so all he had there was a Tornado and a Cold Snap. Didn't have a 3rd spell.
They got the MP out at the start.
Oh, he did get the MP, yeah, that's true.
So, and that did screw the Meepo quite a bit, but the fact that there was just so much backup for OG, they didn't need the poos. The right clicks were enough alone just to swarm the side of 4 Clovers in that enclosed position.
Yep, well, that being said, I would say the laning advantage that 4C&L had is now gone with that pretty poor team fight.
Again, we're seeing this situation on the net where top 3 all over on the side of OG. No Tail, and well, we can see the board falling up to a 5k lead at the moment before the 10-minute mark. Very nice lead indeed for the side of OG off the back of that fight. Pycat actually smoked up here. Maybe seeing if you can find something. Got the Tornado EMP and the Invoke available. Is he going to venture into the jungle? Looks like he is. Maybe try on Moon. Scorch Stuff is now going to come off, but he's not going to be able to do that on his own. He needs some kind of backup, and in fact, Pycat could be in trouble here. Yes, he's got the Ghost Walk if he needs to invoke it. He's going to be fine. Backs himself off. Some really nice wards here from the Radiant in the dire jungle, keeping tabs of these movements from OG.
Yeah, but I gotta think they gotta start fighting soon. I'm not sure. I think they're just gonna get out-farmed by both Doom and Meepo.
Talking about Doom, he's walking in on TGM. Looks like he's not going to go fully commit for that one. Did have to back up a Miracle, but doesn't really want to fight into the tier 1. Fly. He's going to find Nico, can't quite get the Nightmare out. Moon just moving in again. They'll look to take this tier 1. They already found the one on the bottom. They'll look for another tower, and Miracle should be able to find that. Fortification comes out. They're actually going to send a Nature's Prophet in it. They're not going to do that. Just teasing here with him. They'll get the tower. 4 Clovers. They did put a TP in from Saxon to the tier 2. But OG are going to be well out of there by the time that they can look to try and find anything off the back of that. And 4 Clovers just backing up into their own jungle to farm. And OG still sitting with the lead. And No Tail, he's in the jungle. He's got a point booster and 1300 gold on top of that on his way to his Aghanim Scepter.
They're being so out-farmed right now. Doom, Meepo, Gyro are farming the entire map, and Tusk is just sitting mid, spamming out the waves. The problem with having Lich Undying supports is that there's no one really to do things on the map. You're pretty much just sitting there waiting on Invoker to make movements, Slardar to get a Blink Dagger, but he's, not doing very well in terms of farm.
And OG getting more and more ready for the fights. They've got a Vladstone on Moon. And they're going to spike up and go. Miracle's just picked up the phase on top of the helm. This is going to be a very hard fight for 4 Clovers to take if they find themselves...
Not sure what their objective is here.
Receiving the brunt of this attack.
They're just looking for a kill, I guess. Nobody's pushing the lanes.
Or if they move towards... This is not the way that 4 Clovers want to move. Miracle is going to get in. They're spotted. Saxa scores. Just the Doom gets dropped down. Undying just disappears. He's going to fall. They will get off a nice EMP, but the snowball's there to dodge the EMP. In fact, beautiful play from Crit. They'll move in onto EGM. No Tail now showed up as well. It's a double kill for Moon. Killing spree for Miracle. The Fiend's grip onto Bambo. He's out into place. It's a full team wipe as OG showing us the same amount of, the same level of performance that they brought to game 1. And I mean, that smoke, man. 4 Clovers, they were hoping to find something, but it certainly wasn't that fight.
Yeah, amazing play by Crit there with the snowball. Picked up all of his teammates, dodged both EMP and also canceled the Chain Frost.
Yeah. Damn. This man's a player. I mean, the whole team. we could talk about each of their individual performances to the end of the world after what we've seen from this lineup lately. I'm going to go into Roshan now. And I don't think 4Clovers are going to want to get anywhere near this as much as they'd love to try and contest.
The Vlad's on Doom, this is so easy for Meepo.
And with that aura as well. Pack leader. More than enough damage here to take down Roshan. And I mean, let's have a look at the It can't be pretty after that fight. Nope. It's a 10k lead.
Tusk is so farmed at this point, he's actually probably going to be able to get the mech for his team. Yeah, Moon's going for the drums, he's got the Vlads. Yeah, I think a mech on Tusk and Meepo will be good to go.
Yeah, Meepo very, very good to go. And the fact that 50 gold away from that Aghanim Scepter here on No-Tail, 14-minute mark. And I don't know how you stop a Meepo when he gets this far ahead of 14 minutes. 14-minute Ags. Not something you want to be fighting into, especially when you're over 10k behind in terms of overall net worth on your side. They're going to need something spectacular here for Clovers. They weren't able to find it in game 1. Maybe they'll be a bit lucky in game 2, but at the moment, this is the OG show showing us that these guys, they may have just won a major LAN. They're not slipping at all. They're keeping themselves up at the same level as performance. They'll take this tier 2 in the jungle. Fly. He's found Bambo. He does have a Fiend's Grip, and he's not going to use it here. It doesn't really have the backup anyway, Fly. So he's fine with the Nature's Prophet just toggling the Nightmare off and walking away. Moon with a very aggressive wraparound towards the mid. Scorched Earth has been popped. And he's just going to make a straight beeline here. See if he could catch out Saxa. Just going to take down the Tombstone. There's more gold for me. Yes, please, top lane. The fight kicking off as Nikwa gets caught out by the nets. There's the poofs coming through. The EMP will connect onto the majority of the Meepos. They've actually lost the Bane here. Nikwa trying to juke this out in the tree line. They'll get that kill though. Dominating streak for Miracle. They're not done. No-Tail. He gets the nets onto EGM. Poofs in. Takes a kill. Lich to fall. And a 2-for-1. They do lose the courier. And hang on, what did that courier have on? Okay, it was just the Asher. I was going to say the Axe was already delivered. Yeah, Meepo's already got the Axe. Blink Dagger now done on crit. So, I mean, it's the Asher. It's 2k net worth lost. But when you're at a point where you're pretty much 14k net worth ahead, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, even without the Asher, he's still 1,000 gold ahead of Invoker.
Yeah.
Who's the highest farmer for 4C&L. Slardar is just so far away from being able to do anything this game.
And Moon, he's looking for more. Doom's dropped onto Saxa, looking for the chase down. Saxa, he's not got a hope in hell, and Doom's going to send him straight there. One more slap to the back. Moon now on a mega kill streak. And top lane, Fortification will come out. Tier 2 is about to drop. And we'll see if Nico can get the deny. Nope, well, he might be in trouble himself. And yeah, Crit dodging everything out that the Slaughter was trying to throw at them and throwing everything back in his face. Another kill here for OG. And tier 2 down top. EMP, Tornado comes out, Crit gets the shards in. He's moving in very aggressively. Miracle falling through as well, just for the flat cannon, forcing 4Clovers back. And again, OG get the space for the tier 2.
Went for the blink on Tusk, that's why he was able to get that kill on Slardar. No mech for OG, but I don't think they need it.
Yeah, at this point, the earn from Crit seems to be enough. He's always got the charges.
Nah, he's going back for it now. Just...
boy. Well, not the most intensive games here for Clovers. A little bit behind at this point. We are closing in on the 1k per minute lead.
That's when you know you lost.
I don't think teams have ever come back. Well, we've got a stats man. I'm sure he can give us... just no.
0%.
We've got our own stats man here on the casting desk.
Yeah, I got it covered.
And No-Tail trying to chase people down here. Chain Frost might be a bit of an issue.
Cancelled.
Can he play around this one? I don't think he can. He's got the Aegis. He's ready for round 2 though. So that is your Chain Frost down, and 4Clovers realizing they've got to get themselves the hell out of there because the OG's turned up, and they're not happy about the trouble that this side of 4Clovers have been giving their buddy No-Tail. And EGM, well, he was there, I promise you. Another kill onto the board, 17 for 6. More and more money into the bank of OG. And Bambo, well, he probably wants to leave this lane.
Uh-oh.
He might not get the chance to. And another one being offered up to the gods that are OG. You can't spell God without OG. There we have it. And meanwhile, at the same time, mid lane, They're just starting to push it onto the tier 3. They will back up as the Amplify gets laid down onto Moon. But this has got to be not the best of situations that 4 Clovers have been in, to say the least. And who could blame them? OG looking as strong as ever. And Notetail, he's got himself a DD bottled up as well for the next fight. Has that blink on top of the Aghanims.
I was just about to say, gee, they don't really pay too much attention to this.
I don't know, PPD. What can you say?
Can't say, man. So you'll maybe see a high ground push here pretty soon. See if 4C&L can pull off a miracle, but I don't think they have enough damage to really kill anyone.
Bambo. Yeah, he's going to want to do that. He is certainly going to want to do that. Crit doesn't have any detection. Bambo's just going to sit there under the Shadow Amulet. Pretty much the only way that he keeps his life intact here.
Just getting some experience.
Making the most of what he can at this point. 20k gold lead. It's not stopping. It's certainly not stopping that graph. Pretty much straight linear progression, further and further into the realms of OG. I'm just going to have a pause here. See what Moon's up to. Oh, we're ready. We're ready. He's good. Game's taking a bit of a toll on Moon. Certainly a hard one for the man. And that's your mech done for Moon. Sorry, for Crit. Sorry, it's Crit playing the Tusk. Moon on his Doom. How's he doing? He's got the Playmail 1700 gold on top of the drums and the plaids. A miracle with the Manta start.
Smoking. Trying to go for the gyrocopter here.
This could be it. We saw them make a big pick off onto Miracle on in the first game.
Still no blink on Slardar. They're going to need Highcat to initiate this gank. Tier 1 tower is here though for trying to bait the Manta illusion.
Hey, Miracle. Tornado's off point. Miracle's just going to be able to walk this off with the phase and the Manta. Bambo still sticking around here, soaking up the XP as much as he can. At sneaky nature's profit. Some next level plays here from the boy. OG won't expect it. I don't think they'll care about it either. Now Ultimate Orb on Notetail. I imagine he's going to get that Hex up and running. The question is, when are we going to see Crit get his Aghanims? We saw Moon do it the last game. Let's see if Crit follows suit next as his next progression. He might decide to keep it chill and go for the Greaves.
I think he'll probably go for the Greaves.
Yeah, let's play it safe. We know that OG and the team would like to play it safe.
Moon's a little more eccentric of a player. He likes to be a little flashy.
Yeah. And here we go. In they go. Not a chance for Nikwa. And they're blinking in for more. Notetail, he's netted up EGM. They'll get themselves the Lich kill. There'll be a buyback from Nikwa.
Alright, looks like he's not going to blink this game.
And, yeah. I don't think they're going to do a whole lot this game. 20-6, OG. Having no mercy at all there on the side of 4 Clovers, as they're very happy, looking to take this one 2-0 against the side and get themselves that confirmed slot in the grand finals. Well, they'll obviously have to place either against this team again or up against the side of Empire. The last two teams in it. And I think OG, I think they're loving this land, PPD.
It's been pretty relaxed for them. This is their second best of 3, and they've pretty much already secured their spot into the grand final. Moon.
He's coming into the jungle. Bambo, he's fine. He's got his Shadow Amulet. We've seen him make things happen with that previously. And Notetail, how's he doing on terms of the money? 2k on top of the Ultimate Orb. More and more for this Meepo. The individual hero's net worth. It's just Bane that's slipping. Fly needs to step it up a bit. He's below 3 of the heroes on the side of 4 Clovers, and you can't be having that. 8k on this Crit Tusk. 1.3k ahead of the Pycat Invoker. I can't remember a game where we've seen this much difference in terms of the farm. OG have just taken full control of the map, full control of the game, and they haven't slowed down at all. 25,000 lead here for the boys. This has got to be one of the most one-sided games I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but you generally don't tap out of a Dota game until you lose some barracks, so they're just kind of waiting on that. Epo's a hero that gets super head and experience, so that the graph's a little inflated. But maybe if they kill Meepo somehow, they can. If they kill Meepo like 2 or 3 times, they can catch back up. to some extent. They don't really have better team fight this game. Lich and Undying are nice, but at this point Undying is just like a melee creep. Not too great.
OG. Just playing the classic here, just holding on for that Roshan. Miracle and Crit feeling confident enough to move in on their own. Nikwa, he's getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. 1700 gold on the Slaughter. And here we go, No Tail joins in, and the pushing power at the Meatball. He'll start to take buildings.
All of his Meatballs.
Pycat's got an Orchid. And at the same time, AC on move. And Miracle will get caught out here. It's going to be topped up here by the mech from Crit.
Yeah, you gotta see what they did there is they forced 4CL to respect the push and bring them back into their base so they can stop farming the other side of the map. All that remains top now is Sexy Bambo and the Furion.
He's trying to work onto that. Looks to be an Orchid himself here with the Oblivion. Fly there to try and push this lane back out, and OG take Roshan in a matter of seconds. Aegis now on No Tail. Dead the blink on Nico. So some item pickups coming out for the side of 4 Clovers. They're going to need to do something absolutely spectacular with them if they wish to turn this. As it's not been the greatest of series here for the boys on the Radiant.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely not a great series for them.
Nah.
I think this game, I like their draft game 1. Didn't like their draft too much this game. We actually ran in our first match at the Frankfurt Major, we lost a Fnatic. We had Undying and Lich as supports, and they picked like Anti-Mage, and there was literally just nothing we could do. And Undying is a hero, if you pick it, you want to be able to force fights and kind of force towers, and I think they had the opportunity to do that this game with the Invoker and the Furion. Like, you just port on a tier 1 tower, summon Treants, and force a fight with Undying. But they didn't do that. They kind of tried to react to what OG was doing and let OG be the aggressors when they should have been the one making plays. That first smoke gank into the jungle where they blew the Chain Frost on Meepo and didn't kill him, that was... Furion goes down in the bottom lane. Yeah. But yeah, that first gank really set them behind. It kind of... They had a plan, and then that failed, and then they just kind of lost direction.
There we go. OG ready to break the base, take the tier 3. The racks falling at an insane pace. No Tail moves forward, gets the net down on EGM. Nico will find the crush. Miracle's got the cooldown. It's going to be a big one as well, connecting onto 3. And they're just disappearing. That's a dieback on your Nature's Prophet. I'm not surprised about that stat at all. GG well played is called. OG absolutely on form. Take the series, and 4 Clovers, they're going to need a few drinks tonight. That was an absolute battering from the side of OG the entire series. And 24-6, they come out on top. And OG, as we were saying, just on the same form that we expected after we saw their performance in the major PPD.
That was good. I think that they're definitely outclassing most of the teams here, and you can see that in their play. This match wasn't very close. The series wasn't very close. I think they played what, Empire first?
Yes, they did, and Empire had... Well, it was like the first 20 minutes where Empire looked pretty decent.